Hello.
Hi.
We are the Knit Girls. I'm Leslie, also known as You Don't Call Me Les.
I'm Laura, also known as Lala.
And this is my frizzy hair. It is now summer in Mississippi, so...
It's humid.
Yeah, 80 feels like 180. Alright, I'm going to kick it right off. This is episode 10 called Damn You Knit Girls, because apparently we are enablers.
Just a little bit.
You know y'all love it. But, we've enabled some people into starting some projects and purchasing some items that are lovely, so we'll get into that later. First, works in progress. What do you have?
I have the Nashua socks that I'm still working on. I shared this, I think, episode 5 or 6. I just started these socks. So they're the Nashua socks. I can't remember any details. Blah, blah.
They're self-striping.
But they're self-striping, patterning. Kristen Nichols does the yarn. For this. She set up what colors she wanted in a row. So I'm almost done with the first one. I'm on the ribbing, and I couldn't count Leslie into doing a whole bunch of stuff so I could finish it.
Yeah, not this time. I'm wise to her game.
She's wise to my game.
I'm actually setting a stopwatch so we can record this in segments. I'm a little late, so I'm only going to go to 9 minutes on this one.
Then I have the first monkey sock, and
this is out of Perfect Day Yarns in the Beats.
And Oliver. No, it's not beat sock. It's her cashmere blend.
Okay, Cash Pros. That's right.
Yeah. So, and here's the second one, and it's almost to the heels. I didn't have a whole lot of knitting time this week because it was testing.
Because she actually had to work.
I know, so no knitting at work, but I'm right about at the heel flap. I have half of one repeat to go. So, oh, and I have cute little pirates.
Yes, we actually had someone that we saw these at the fling, and I loved them, and then I got home and forgot all about them. And Annie Maud on Ravelry, her name is actually Donna, but her Rav name is Annie Maud. She said, well, why don't I send y'all a couple pair and you see what you like. So this is, we both have pirates. They're both a little bit different, which is great, and her Etsy shop is here. But I'll link it in the show notes as well. And they're really reasonably priced, and they're super stretchy. And what I like about them is that the holes on them, let me see yours. I haven't opened mine. They're still pristine. The holes on the ends of them are really forgiving.
You're throwing my signatures places.
Really, it's a plot to steal them. But she's wise to my game.
You magically.
I'm making it worse. Anyway. See, the holes are really big.
I'm not going to be able to get that unhooked so I can knit on my sock.
I love you, dear.
And I have my toe up, I have my cow sock.
She has 3 rows done on the toe.
I have a little bit more than that. I didn't cast on right away because I wanted to do a video tutorial. And that involved coming over to Leslie's, and I've been busy this week. So, there's that.
She's insinuating that I haven't. Do you see that?
You had to work last night.
It's very subtle, yeah. This is Sunday, and I had to work last night, which was Saturday, because of orthodontic fun, which that'll be one of the last things we talk about this episode. So, I've completely...
I'm like, how did she do this?
I really, really did a good job.
Ta-da!
Okay, so now, is that all of your works
That's
in
all
progress?
my works in progress that I brought with me.
Okay, so... because I've only got 2 real works in progress right now, which even 2 is more than usual, but with secret knitting I have to have something to show y'all. So one is just a washcloth, another one I just started because my other work in progress is a colorwork sock that I cannot do and host a video cast at the same time. So this is the Norwegian Rose from Wendy Johnson. This is my first pattern repeat. This is the back. It's not.
I'm tempted it's kicking your butt.
Yeah, I want to talk about that for a minute.
So much further than you are.
So, I held off mentioning the video cast, or the knit-along, so that everybody could get home, finish their little projects they were working on from the fling, mainly because I needed to finish something first. So, I announced it last week, thinking people will kind of take a week to figure out what colors they want. And,
oh no.
And, you know, kind of dilly-dally about whether or not they really wanted to knit it, and no. So Tempted, Stacy of Tempted, is kicking my behind.
And she dyed her own yarn to do it.
She did! And it was like 2 days ago she dyed her yarn and she was swinging it around trying to get it dry. This is what Bob was saying. And so hi Bob. And she has already turned the heel on. She's probably done with the first sock. By the time this gets posted later tonight, she'll probably be finished.
And she homeschools her daughter and everything else.
She's trying to rub it in more. I don't know if you can tell.
Leslie's a little bit competitive. She'll be like, let's start this project together. Bam, I'm done.
Yeah.
And like Jackie Jackie and I are just from Keeping It Real are just loving the fact
because
that
I was online last night at work
yeah.
and I was whining to Jackie and I said it's so frustrating because I'm working. I have to do the secret knitting too, so I can't devote all my time to the sock, and it's really frustrating. And I was kind of whining and throwing a little kindergarten fit, and she's like, "Yeah, I don't feel sorry for you
because you took off work so you could finish the vest before she could."
So yeah. So Stacy, I hate you a little bit, but I love you more.
I love you. You're making my week.
Lisa, Fiber Nymph, is pummeling through on hers.
Yep.
Crafty Pancakes is probably further along than I am, and she hates toe-ups, and she had to rip back. And
Jessica
doing
with the ribbing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people doing this, Cal, which is so exciting to me, and I can't wait to see all the color combinations.
And Tempted is actually trying to tempt me into knitting one sock with one main color and one sock with another main color.
That'll be fun.
But she's preying on my need for everything to match.
Yeah.
So, I might do that. I'm thinking about it.
I think that'd be fun, because you're doing it on purpose, so it's not like it's not really not matching.
And I've talked so many people into this knit along. I keep getting PMs from people saying, it's my first colorwork sock, or, I'm not sure if I can do this. And it's like, just come on, what's the worst you can do?
We're doing some instructional videos, too, that'll be up.
And we're going to post those, too. And if you think of anything else that you want us to do, then just let me know. I'm swinging around. I should stop that. Okay, so
I'm in the stationary cheap chair today. Sometimes I'm in the more expensive chair, but I'm in the cheap chair today.
So those are my works in progress. Finished objects, I'm going to go first because Laura's going to put me to shame, as per usual.
I don't think that's true at all.
The only thing I finished is the washcloth I started last week. It's very exciting, garter stitch, knit on the bias, and that's all I've got.
I have a baby hat, and that's it. I started it last night. It's out of Plymouth Genie. It's a baby sun hat.
Very adorable.
It's very cute. And I really, really hate... Let me get a good side. I really, really hate when you have to knit a whole bunch, then you do a purl around, then you knit some more, and then you seam it together using kind of like a 3-needle bind off. So this was truly a labor of love. One of my coworkers is having a little boy. His name will be Nate. And his baby shower is supposed to be 2 weeks from now. And it's gotten moved up till this Wednesday. So,
and Laura still feels the need to have a hand knit at this.
Well, he's one of my good friends at work, and his wife's a good friend of mine too, when it comes to like work acquaintance type people. And she lost her mom less than a year ago. So I want to do something a little bit special for them. So I'm doing this, and I really wanted to do a sweater or a blanket, but that's not going to happen. But the baby's not due till August for real. So I'll have time over the summer.
Oh, I guess because you're teachers, you want to go ahead and get it
get it over with. Okay. Because in case she has the baby early, she's due like August 5th, and school resumes here in Mississippi on August 5th.
Which will be my 30th birthday.
So, anyway, I'll have all the notes for this up eventually. I can't even remember who published the pattern right now. It's a cute pattern. It was a pain. It's not a quick pattern. It says that it's quick. It's not. It took me around 5 hours. I don't know why it took so long. Well, I know an hour of which was picking up stitches, and then there's no stitch count on it, really, and it was a lot of me thinking things through and deconstructing and reconstructing in my mind. So anyway, that's my finished objects. That whole little baby hat.
That's all of your finished objects for the week?
That's it.
Okay, so I think our next segment is going to be spinning, and I'm going to go ahead and stop at this segment, and we will be right back.